Good morning, children. This video again is for Obelisk and Pharaoh group. Before we start, please make sure you do your TT Rockstar starter. Thank you very much. So today's learning, children. Yesterday we looked at adding decimals within one whole. Today we're looking at subtracting decimals within one whole. So we'll look at the first question. I'm also going to say the video yesterday I can appreciate was quite long, so I'm only going to do a couple of questions on this. On the Pharaoh fluency, and then move on to the problem solving afterwards. So we're going to take the first question here. Use the cubes and tables to calculate. So the first thing we want to do is actually work out what is this number. So we were to draw our place value chart as we did yesterday. So we got 0, tenths, hundredths and thousandths, and write the value. So we've got nothing in the ones, so 0. In the tenths, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hundredths is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in the thousandths, we've got 1, 2, 3. So our number is 0.673. It says here, how much is 4 tenths less than this? So we want to subtract. So we're going to do 0. So tenths, 4 tenths. So 4 tenths, and don't forget our 0. As I said yesterday, we don't need to put zeros here. We can, but we don't have to. It's not necessary. So we've got 3 take away, there's nothing to take away. Same for 7. 6 take away 4 equals 2. 0 take away 0 equals 0. So our answer there is 0.273 now, because we've taken away 4 tenths. Now it says, now subtract 8 hundredths. So we use the same answer, take away 8 hundredths, which is here. And again, we can do the same principle where we don't need to put a 0 here. Just put a 0 here, just so for some children who do like it. So 3 take away 0 equals 3. 7 take away 8, just like normal subtraction. If the biggest number underneath here is, if this number is bigger than that number, we must exchange. So we take 1 from the 2, turn that to a 1, and the 1 goes in front of the 7 to make 17. 17 take away 8 equals 9. 1 take away 0 equals 1. 0 take away 0 equals 0. So now, after subtracting 8 hundredths, we've got 0.193. What is another 2 thousandths less? So we now got to take 2 thousandths away. Remember, 2 thousandths is this column here. So 0.02, and then we can take away this. 3 take away 2 equals 1. 9 take away 0 equals 9. 1 take away 0 equals 1. 0 take away 0 equals 0. So our answer at the end is 0.19. The second question we got. Now I'm going to give you some information here. So we've got a scale, and it's split into intervals. So we've got 0.25, 0.5, 0.25, 1. So these intervals are going up in 0.25, and that's a quarter of 1, half of 1, and 3/4 of 1. But what are these in these intervals here? Now I'm going to give you this answer, and these intervals are halfway between 0 and 0.250. So what we've got to do is half 0.250, and that answer is, and I'm going to give it to you now, is 1.25. So 0.125. And it says here, what is the difference between this number here and this number here? Well, to work this out first, we need to add this number onto this value here, because that will give us this answer. So we're going to use 0.75 add 0.125, and our answer would be 0.875. That is that mark there, and it wants us to take away 0.25, because we've got to find the difference between there and the target marked with the star. So we've got take away 0.25, and this will give us our answer. 5 take away nothing equals 5. 7 take away 5 equals 2. 8 take away 2 equals 6. 0 take away 0 equals 0. So the difference is 0.625. Now, this here, we're going to do one more question on this. Find the missing number in each bar model. Really simple this is. These two numbers, when added together, will give you this answer. But we've been given the answer and we've been given the number here. So what we need to do is take these two away to get your answer there. I'm not going to give you show you how to do that. It's quite simple. And the other questions as well will allow you, are similar to that, where you've got to use a written method to solve the missing numbers. So we're going to now move on to reasoning and problem solving. So Johnny solved these number sentences using greater than, less than, or same as symbols. And as he solves them correctly, show why you think so, correcting any mistakes you find. So we need to decide has he solved them correctly. I'm going to do one for this question, and then obviously when you do yours, you'd have to do all of them. So he's saying that this symbol here says the answer of 0.95 take away 0.14 is the same of the answer of 0.701 add 0.038. So let's do that now. So 0.95 take away 0.141. And again, as it said, you can put a 0 there if you want, but it's not always necessary. However, yesterday I did mention about it being in addition. When we're doing subtraction and that number is missing above this number here, we must have to put a 0 there, because you can't do nothing take away 1. It has to be 0 take away 1. And when this number is greater than 0, the greater above, we must exchange. So it is quite confusing when to do it correctly, but the more we practice it, the more it will be repetitive in your head, and you'll know that you've got it, you've chosen the right method to get the right answer. So we have to cross 1 out of 5, turn that to a 4, and put the 1 in front of the 0. 10 take away 1 equals 9. 4 take away 4 equals 0. 9 take away 1 equals 8. 0 take away 0 equals 0. So we've got, that's our answer for this question. Now it's saying that when we add these two together, our answer will be the same as that. So we've got to work this out. So 0.701 plus 0.038. So we will see 1 plus 8 equals 9. 0 plus 3 equals 3. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 0 plus 0 equals 0. These two numbers are not the same, so he cannot have used that symbol. To correct him, this number is greater, so he should have, so this answer here is greater than this answer here, so he should have used that symbol instead. So that's one example of those 4 questions. We'll do one more question on 5B here. 5B, Class 5 are having a sponsored sunflower growing competition. To meet their target, the flower needs to grow 0.423 centimetres every 2 days. How much have they missed their target by each day? So we'll read that one more time to understand. So Class 5 are having a sponsored sunflower growing competition. To meet their target, the flower needs to grow 0.423 centimetres every 2 days. How much have they missed their target by? So the first thing we need to look at is to understand that we've just trying to, they have grown, this is grown on Monday by 0.116. So to work out how much it's missed by, we need to do this number take away this answer, this target. So it's very simple. So we're going to use 0.23 as our first number. I'm going to take away this digit here, so 0.116. And again, it's very simple, like a simple subtraction calculation. Subtract these two numbers. 3 take away 6 we cannot do because 6 is greater than 3. So we cross out the 2, turn that to a 1 and put a 1 in front of the 3, which makes 13. 13 take away 6 equals 7. 1 take away 1 equals 0. 4 take away 1 equals 3. And again, 0 take away 0 equals 0. So how much did they miss out for Monday? It was 0.307 centimeters. And obviously you would do the rest for Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday. I'm going to leave your video there. Please do the rest of the, go to your task sheets and answer all the questions. Thank you very much.